So here's my outfit. Well, the thing that for me that's important that they say is not to touch surfaces, right? I will put this up after. A little dramatic. But it's also important to cover your eyes. My good friend Linda Evangelista told me about the goggles. Oh, they're kind of nice. This is how I'm going. I feel comfortable like this with these gloves. But I put them on in the car, and then I put on this lovely Burberry cape. Hair in, nothing out. Just when I get there, I'll put it in. But this is it. This is my precaution. What do you think? In all honesty, this is not a funny time. It's not a humorous time. I'm not doing this for laughs. This is how I feel comfortable traveling. If I have to travel, I'm trying to keep it at a minimum. If I do have to go, I'm going like this. The mask I started wearing in the 90s, and the cleaning of the seat I started doing about, I'd say, 17 years ago. But it's been a routine of mine for a very long time. I mean, back in the day, people used to really laugh at me and speak under their breath, like, what is that girl doing? She's ridiculous. Now I'm not ridiculous. They say no point in wearing masks, but I disagree, because what if someone sneezes right in front of you when you're walking, and you're walking behind them? Those come to you. You walk right into it. It's very difficult not to touch your face. It's something we all do. I was even thinking as I'm sitting here right now, you know, I hope that the lady or gentleman who looks at our passport for ID will also be wearing gloves, because for them to have to touch thousands of passports a day, it's also a risk. This is like a vitamin C. Another vitamin C. Papaya powder. Seeds, good for your immune. All right, let's go. For me, masks used to be number one, but now it's reversed. It's the gloves number one. You should be wearing gloves. You're handling people's passports. I don't understand why America's not telling you guys.
Nobody, yeah. And
but then do it for yourself. Do it for yourself and for your family. You don't want this. I said to the stewardess, what are you doing, you guys, to protect yourself? She told me, our immune is very strong. I'm like, you don't wear gloves, nothing. She says, no, we're not allowed. Our immune is strong, we're used to it. I'm like, you're used to this. Okay. Made it back to New York all in one piece. It was a very surreal journey for me. I have to say, when I got on the plane, people moved away from me. There was a guy sitting in front of me, he moved to the right. There was a guy sitting behind me, he moved to the right. So everybody didn't want to be around me. But that's cool, I didn't want to be around them either. But in all seriousness, I think we must take every precaution that makes us protective and comfortable. I, who travel constantly, I'm definitely going to be keeping traveling to a minimum.